Shohei Ohtani! Wow! Up and over the roof! 469 feet!
3 home runs, 10 strikeouts. Same game, same player, October 17th, 2025. Game 4 of the NLCS. Dodger Stadium is electric. The Milwaukee Brewers, the best team in baseball during the regular season with 97 wins, are about to get swept. But they don't know it yet. What they're about to witness is something that's never happened before. Not in 150 years of baseball. Not in the postseason. Not in the regular season. Not ever. Shohei Ohtani is about to do the impossible. Again, this is the story of the greatest single-game performance in baseball history. Coming into Game 4, the Dodgers were dominant, up 3-0 in the series. Their rotation had been lights out. Blake Snell, Yoshinobu Yamamoto, Tyler Glasnow, all pitching like aces. The Brewers had scored just 4 runs in 3 games. But Shohei, he was struggling. 3 hits in 29 at-bats over his previous 7 playoff games. 14 strikeouts. A slump so bad he did something he never does. Outdoor batting practice at Dodger Stadium. Questions swirled. Was the two-way experiment hurting his hitting? Was the pressure too much? The stakes couldn't be higher. Win this game, and the Dodgers go back to the World Series to defend their title. Lose, and the Brewers get life. Ohtani hadn't pitched in 12 days. He was rested, he was ready, and he was about to remind the world why he's the best player on the planet. Manager Dave Roberts knew something special was coming. The team knew it. The moment Ohtani walked into the underground batting cage before the game, there was a different energy. Quiet, focused, locked in. This wasn't just another game. This was Shohei Ohtani's stage. Top of the first inning, Ohtani takes the mound. First batter, walk. Not ideal. But then, he flips the switch. Fastball. 100 miles per hour. Strikeout. Another fastball, 100 miles per hour. Strikeout. Splitter. Dancing like it's falling off a cliff. Strikeout number 3. 3 up. 3 down. 3 strikeouts. Dodger Stadium is roaring. Bottom of the first, Ohtani doesn't even go back to the dugout. He swaps his glove and cap for a bat and helmet right there on the field. First pitch he sees from Jose Quintana, gone. A leadoff home run. History made right there. Shohei Ohtani becomes the first pitcher in baseball history, regular season or playoffs, to hit a leadoff home run. The crowd erupts, but he's not done. Mookie Betts singles, Will Smith singles. 2 more runs score. Dodgers lead 3-0. Top of the second and third. On the mound, Ohtani is surgical. 10 pitches, 3 outs in the second, 1 walk, 1 strikeout, 1 double play in the third. He's making the Brewers look helpless. Top of the fourth, Jackson Chourio finally gets Milwaukee's first hit, a ground rule double. But Ohtani bears down. Ground out, strikeout, strikeout. Chourio is stranded. The Brewers are still scoreless. Bottom of the fourth, Ohtani steps in with 2 outs and nobody on. Chad Patrick throws a cutter, 89 miles per hour. The sound off the bat is different. Freddie Freeman is standing in the dugout with his hands on his head. His mouth is open. He can't believe what he's seeing. 469 feet. Over the right field pavilion roof, out of Dodger Stadium. Only the second Dodgers player ever to do that.
Oh my goodness! Shohei Ohtani!
Ohtani rounds the bases like it's nothing. Dodgers lead 4-0. Top of the 5th and 6th. Back on the mound, Ohtani is relentless. 2 strikeouts in the 5th, 2 more in the 6th. That's 10 strikeouts through 6 innings, 0 runs allowed, 2 hits. The Milwaukee Brewers, the team that won 97 games, can't touch him. Top of the 7th, the first 2 batters reach base. Ohtani's night on the mound is over. He walks off to a standing ovation. 52,883 fans on their feet, chanting his name. Shohei! 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 6 innings, 10 strikeouts, 0 runs, 2 hits. Bottom of the 7th, Alex Vesia escapes the jam. The Brewers are still scoreless. Ohtani comes to the plate against Trevor Megill. 99 miles per hour fastball, dead center field. Home run number 3. The stadium shakes. The dugout goes ballistic. Manager Dave Roberts isn't even surprised anymore. I would have been surprised if he didn't homer, he'd say later. 3 home runs, 10 strikeouts, 1 game, 1 player, never been done before. Let's break down what Shohei Ohtani just did, because the numbers are absurd. He became the 13th player in postseason history to hit 3 home runs in a game, but no pitcher had ever hit even 2 home runs in a playoff game, ever. He's the first player, postseason or regular season, to have 3 home runs and 10 strikeouts in the same game. Not Babe Ruth, not anyone. In 503 games where players hit 3 homers and 1,550 games where pitchers struck out 10 or more, nobody had done both. Until now. His 3 home runs traveled a combined 1,342 feet. The second one, 469 feet, was one of the hardest hit balls in postseason history. Exit velocity, 116.9 miles per hour. On the mound, he allowed more home runs than he allowed hits. 3 homers, 2 hits. He threw 100 pitches. His fastball topped out at 100.3 miles per hour. His splitter was unhittable. He's the first Dodgers pitcher to ever homer in the postseason and the second player in Dodgers history to have a 3-homer game in an LCS clinching game. Oh, and it was exactly 1 year to the day since he hit a leadoff homer off Jose Quintana in Game 4 of the 2024 NLCS. Same pitcher, same date, different year. The Dodgers won 5-1. They swept the Brewers, the first time LA had ever swept an NLCS, and they were headed back to the World Series. So what does this mean? Dodgers manager Dave Roberts called it probably the greatest postseason performance of all time. Max Muncy said, "Obviously, I don't know what happened 100 years ago, but that's the single best performance I've ever seen in my life." And they're not exaggerating. Think about the context. This wasn't just any game. This was a pennant-clinching game against the best team in baseball, in front of a sold-out crowd, with a World Series berth on the line, and Ohtani did it while slumping at the plate. He'd been struggling all series, but when the lights were brightest, he delivered. This is what separates Shohei Ohtani from everyone else. He doesn't just play baseball, he transcends it. He's a once-in-a-lifetime talent doing things we've never seen before. And the scary part? He's only 31 years old. This game will be remembered as the Ohtani Game. It's his masterpiece, the apex of two-way dominance, a performance so rare, so impossible, that it feels like fiction. But it happened. Andrew Friedman, Dodgers president of baseball operations, said it best. "We'll never see anything like this in my lifetime. He's one of one." Freddie Freeman, the 2024 World Series MVP, couldn't find the words. Sometimes you've got to check yourself and touch him to make sure he's not just made of steel. Absolutely incredible. Biggest stage, and he goes out and does something like that. This wasn't just a great game. This was history. This was art. This was Shohei Ohtani reminding us that in a sport that's been played for 150 years, there's still room for the impossible. The baseball world lost its mind. Social media exploded. "He does it again," trended worldwide. Teammates were speechless. Kike Hernandez, who hit 3 homers in an NLCS game back in 2017, joked, "My homers were just right here," and his homers went really far. The Dodgers clubhouse was chaos, champagne everywhere. But even in the celebration, everyone knew what they'd just witnessed was bigger than a pennant. It was a moment that would be talked about for generations. Shohei Ohtani was named NLCS MVP. Obviously, he'd been quiet for 3 games and then delivered the most dominant performance in playoff history when it mattered most. The Brewers? They had no answers. Outfielder Blake Perkins summed it up. Is he the greatest player ever? I don't know, but he sure seemed like it tonight. Even opposing players couldn't help but marvel. This wasn't just a loss. This was a privilege. They got to witness greatness up close. When the final out was recorded, Dodger Stadium erupted. Fireworks, confetti, the National League pennant trophy. But the chants never stopped. Shohei! 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 On the mound, Ohtani embraced his teammates. Calm, humble, like he hadn't just done something that nobody in history had ever done. This is baseball at its purest. One man, one night, one performance that defies belief. Years from now, when people ask you where you were the night Shohei Ohtani shocked the world again, you'll remember. October 17th, 2025. The night the unicorn became legend. The night baseball belonged to Shohei Ohtani. 3 home runs, 10 strikeouts, 1 game, 1 player, forever. If you love this story, hit that subscribe button and join the FoulBall family. We bring you the most incredible moments in baseball history, told the way they deserve to be told. Drop a comment and let us know. What's the greatest single-game performance you've ever seen? And don't forget to like this video if Shohei Ohtani is the best player on the planet. Thanks for watching FoulBall. Until next time, keep chasing greatness.